It's loud, it's stupid, it's original. There's not another bike like it around here, and it rides like a giant scooter. You just twist the throttle and off it goes. You put the brake on, it stops. You twist the throttle, off it goes. None of that shifting and silliness, and it's definitely a unique ride. That's why I like it. Hi, I'm Johnny Cakes. This is Lester. This is my 1976 Hondamatic chopper 750. Built it right here in the garage right behind me with a lot of help from a lot of friends. The motor is a 1976 Hondamatic 750, came from Miami originally. Spray canned overhauled right here in the driveway. It actually turned out real nice. The covers are stock covers, just polished up to a high sheen with a lot of elbow grease. The frame was made by a buddy of mine, Dave Huntress, up at Tanks from Tigman. I told him what I wanted, and he bent it up and welded up a lot nicer than I could ever do. So it turned out real nice. It's a little bit of stretch, a little bit of gooseneck frame. The little Hondamatic motor slides right in there and hangs out the sides. I really like that look. The gas tank is an old gas tank from the Detroit brothers when they were selling these, the Instigator tank. I bought that a while back. It seemed to fit the frame real nice. I had a buddy of mine, local, Mo of Mo's Colors, did a real nice job putting a heavy flake on it and giving me the graphics that really punched it up. Instead of just a little red line, it's actually, the way it thickens up really adds to the graphic of the tank. The carbs are from Cycle X. Ken at Cycle X, always a good brother and a good friend of the 750 owner. Since I'm not running a front brake, I thought I'd put a disc brake on the back so I don't die. It works pretty well. I originally made it without a front disc brake. I ran it that way for a while, and I put one on it, and it runs safer, but it really spoils the look, so I've unbolted it, and we're running without it again. The idea of the front brake, it just keeps the handlebars nice and clean without a brake lever and all that other stuff. And since it's a Hondamatic, around town, I don't go that fast. And on the highway, if someone's going to hit you, it doesn't matter anyways. The rims are actually just Harley rims, just 16x3s laced up to the Honda hubs. The idea was to use as many Honda parts as I could and keep it as simple and clean as I could. As I said, the name of the bike is Lester, named after a buddy of mine I used to work with, Les, and he thought it was funny to sit around and try to do as little as possible. So his saying was less is more. So that's the name of the bike and the motto of the bike. I took off everything that I don't need, and even the things I do need, like the front brake, I left that off. And Ken up at Cycle X sells a kit that you can run this without a battery, which even cleans it up that more. And it makes it a kickstart only bike. So if it stalls in traffic, you push it to the side and start kicking like an idiot and hope it starts up before you get killed. The headers are stainless steel. They're bent up by a buddy of mine, and actually Cycle X is now selling them, which is kind of cool. It's always good to see, a local boy makes good. If you look behind them, you'll see I've tucked the coils back there to try to keep them out of the way. They're just Dyna coils. My buddy Nate spun up a filter adapter so I can have this red rocket sticking out the front like a dog dick. I think that's kind of cool. The front end's off a Goldwing 1000. I used it because it slides into the Honda neck, and I can put a big 5-inch tire through it. The regular K model, you can't put a tire that big through it. So that's why we're using the Goldwing. Plus it's a Honda part. Same with the top trees are the same trees. I just polished them up. The handlebar is just a piece of stainless steel tubing that I found at a boat yard. Sparkle grips are actually off a bicycle. You just heat them up and slide them up in there. They fit all right. This is actually the brake lever off a Sportster model, and the reserve is just a sports bike reserve, and the master cylinder is off a Sportster. They all work together real nice. Regular rubber hose because stainless steel would look stupid on a bike like this, and a 75F model CB750 rear caliper grabs that disc. My favorite part is this, my license plate. I know it's a vanity plate. I know what people think of those. I don't care. Honda Chopper motherfucker. There you go. And this assembly is from Lowbrow Customs. They sell a lot of stuff. It's cool stuff. They're good people. And I can't say enough about their customer service. Not quite a bolt-on bike. Everything was searched for and found and fit and taken apart and made to fit. But I think overall it turned out real nice. The whole idea is to, you look at the bike, it looks like there's shit missing, but sure as anything, it'll start up and run down the highway all day long. Got just over 4,000 miles on it since I finished it, and which is a lot of gas stops since that gas tank's only good for about 30 miles at a time. Makes me really popular with the smokers when I go riding because they get to stop and smoke at every gas station. But that's my 7Z6 Hondamatic chopper. I'm real proud of it and I really enjoy riding it.